I'm going to be the BCBA on your child's case, and today I'm going to be conducting an FAI, which is a functional assessment interview, and we are going to determine a behavior plan for your child.
Okay.
So you have indicated that your child frequently displays behavior that resembles falling to the floor. Could you describe this behavior to me?
So he falls on the floor for no reason, sometimes all different times throughout the day. Usually if we're outside and we say, oh, it's time to come in, he'll fall on the floor. If we're at the grocery store and he wants candy, and we say no candy, he'll throw, he'll go right to the floor and we have to pick him up, and he drops dead weight.
Okay. How often would you say this behavior occurs?
Probably every day.
Yeah. How many times per day would you say?
It depends. Sometimes like once, sometimes more, and then some days we don't even see it, kind of depending on what we're doing that day.
Okay, so every day is different.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long does the behavior typically last when it does happen?
So sometimes depending on how long we let him, sometimes it could be really quick, and if we say, oh, we'll kind of redirect him and try and have him come over and do something different, so sometimes we can spark his attention, say, oh, let's go play a game or let's go watch TV, and he'll get right up and run, and then other times nothing we say, and it can last like a few minutes. Sometimes it's lasts like 15 to 20 minutes, and we just kind of wait it out and let him calm down.
It mostly depends on the situation and the context?
Yeah.
And how intense does this behavior get?
I would say pretty intense, because usually there's tears involved. He's on the floor, kicking, screaming. One time it happened in a parking lot, and that was kind of scary because he could have fallen and gotten hurt.
Right.
There's people around like looking, cars coming, so if he like fell in the wrong spot, it could have been scary. So I would say it's very intense.
And what usually happens before the behavior occurs?
I would think usually we are telling him no, that he can't do something.
Okay.
That's usually when we're seeing it, the only time.
And where would you say it occurs most often? In the home, in public?
I think in public, because he has free access to stuff at home, but sometimes like at home if he wants something like dessert and snacks and like he needs to eat, and we say, oh, no, he can't have that now. Usually we see it at home too, so usually everywhere. At daycare they see it, at the store we see it at home, so pretty much in every environment.
Okay. And with whom does the behavior occur the most?
I would say with me and my husband, his dad,
Okay.
both of us. Probably less with him though, because I feel like he gives him more because he wants to avoid the whole situation. But we can't always give him what he wants, so definitely I would say with me more actually.
And is there any way you can tell that the behavior is about to occur?
Yes, because we know we have to tell him no. That and we just know, like once we say the word no, he's gonna go right down to the floor.
Okay. Is he on any medications, or does he have problems sleeping?
Sleeping, yes.
Yeah.
He wakes up a lot through the night. Sometimes he doesn't go to bed till 10, 11, 12. His sleeping patterns isn't consistent.
Okay. Well, with this information that I gathered, I'm going to type up a report over the next few days, and we can schedule another day to go over the results. Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate your honesty, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of this behavior.
Thank you.
Thanks.